Hey everyone, welcome back here to the first hunting simulator. And as promised from the last time I was out here, I said the next time I'd be out here in the Chihuahuan Desert, which is where we're at. It's kind of bleak, a little depressing if you ask me. I like the greenery. I think you guys know that by now if you like watching enough of my videos. But this is where we're at, and this is where we're going to hunt today. We're going to hop in and continue doing some, or I should say hop in and do as many of these campaign objectives, missions as possible for the time being. But I didn't want to just start into it without you guys seeing what was going on. But anyways, you know, it's kind of funny. You guys wouldn't know this, but I've been playing a lot of Mud Runner lately. And a lot, I mean that whole franchise. And so actually I finished all the Mud Runner game stuff on it, and I moved on to Mud Runner Expeditions, and literally just finished up with the Mud Runner Expeditions in Little Colorado, and yeah, it looked exactly like this. So it's kind of funny, a little fitting that I'm coming back to it. But anyways, without further ado, let me go ahead and get started in here. We'll load up the first objectives, and we'll see what we got to do. All right, so it looks like we have three jobs, missions, objectives open here right off the bat. But I'm just gonna go through them, starting from the very top one and working my way on down to, I guess, is that it? Tyson. I guess Tyson's the last one. So we're gonna start with that's Christmas dinner sorted. Kind of fitting. We're heading into the season, so. Looks like my primary objective is to claim 3 turkeys and hit one from over 65 meters as a secondary. So it looks like I should probably have a shotgun, and you know, I don't know what other miscellaneous things are going to be in there. I wonder if I should take a shotgun or the 22. I guess I'll have to make that decision when I get into it. But let's go ahead and let's get started here. All right. Mission description: finding turkeys in the Chihuahuan Desert looks a lot easier than it actually is. There's a lot of small shrubbery that appears small at a distance, but up close you realize that it's actually big enough to cover a turkey. From afar you'd not think so, but this is what makes the Chihuahuan Desert such a difficult place to hunt in. Unless turkeys are out in the open, they'll not be easy to find. If you think you're getting close, you probably are. So make sure you're ready for that to take off. Alrighty. Looks like we have daytime hunting here, so that's good. Alright, let's hop into it. Anyways, I opted to go for the 22 as opposed to the shotgun, because I want to be able to try and get these things from a distance, and I didn't really figure I'd need a well, I guess the other reason is I wanted to like keep the other weapon here just in case the other objectives, like, see, claim 1 pheasant right there. Well, so 22, I got that out. So we got to get a pheasant and a turkey. I don't know how well I'm going to get a turkey, or I mean a pheasant with a 22 now that I've got this here, but that's what I'm going to deal with. That's what I'm going to have to face and stuff here. So it's going to take me a little bit probably getting reused to everything. I mean, the last time I played it was the last video, and that was what, a couple months ago, I think, at this point. I don't know, I have to go back and look. But as I've stated on some of my other videos, I try to keep the controls as close to each other as possible, but that doesn't mean that I don't have to relearn a few things here and there. So, because like in this case, I just pulled out the binoculars, and the binoculars pulling them out in here is nowhere at all near like what it is in Call of the Wild Hunter. So I have to do different key combos in order to get this thing out here. But anyways, at least I kind of remembered that part of it. It's kind of bleak out here. It is kind of bleak out here. So maybe I should pull up the map and see where they kind of want me to head to. That could help. Because let's make things quicker. Yeah. Alright, so they're not telling me to head anywhere. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Now, as I stated, or I was about to state, I'm just going to focus strictly on the main objectives. If I get that pheasant, great. Is that one? That's not one right there, is it? No, I didn't spot it if it was. It's just that little dark speck right there. It kind of made me wonder for a second. But anyways, as I've stated on like other videos and everything, that the objectives are the only thing that moves me forward on getting to the next missions open up, plus it give me whatever reward is out of this specific thing. So again, getting that pheasant would help out with leaderboard, but those leaderboards are crazy. So I'm probably not going to focus too terribly much on trying to get the secondary objectives. If I get one, I get one. If I don't, it is what it is. So I'm not going to fret. But anyways, so what do we got out here anyways? Cacti. Yeah. I lived in Arizona for a while. Wasn't too fond of that place. I don't know how long these missions are going to take to get through, and I don't know exactly how long I want to dedicate to my time out here doing this today. Going to shoot for maybe a half hour. See if I can get it done in that time. From what I should probably pay attention to what time it actually is here right now, huh? So all right, I got something set up here for me right now. So I got my 30-minute marker. Pretty easy when it starts on the hour army for the most part, relatively speaking. Oh, there we go. There's a turkey way out there. That's it's a man. Why do I always have difficulty with the symbols? I don't know why. Sometimes I think it's a male, sometimes I think it's a female, but that looked like a gobbler from back here. What do we got? Oh, yeah, those both look like potential gobblers. All right, I'm going to crouch in. We got to get 3 of these, so I wonder if I can get the 2 of them here right off the bat. No, it didn't say whether I had to get male or female, but let's, oh, that... Wow. Oh, dropped it from the sky on the fly. All right, well, we got 2 of the 3 turkeys, I think, at this point. But let's go and, oh, there is no auto walk, is there? Okay, whatever. See, that's what I'm saying. Stuff's not always the same on all these games. But, all right, oh, I can run, though. I can run. Got the one right here and the one off up to the left. Oh, oh, oh. Drop the 3rd one, and there's one running on the hill over there. Well, this could very well be a quick mission here for me. Where are we at? Right here. We got. All right, let's stop walking. Claim animal. Okay, vital hits, yada yada. All right, so 60 is what we're trying to beat. Distance of 80.6 yards right there. It looks like it's probably a hen. I don't care. At this point, I really just don't care. Alright, I gotta figure out where this is at out here, though. Just... Right, there we go. There we go. Hello, turkey. All right, 164, score 150. Sweet. All right, we got 2 out of 3. Let's go claim that 3rd one, and if a pheasant flies up in the meantime, what do we got? A deer out there? Oh, wait, more turkeys. Well, I found the one that I need to get to. Look at there, like everywhere out there. There's 2 there. I think I saw one over behind this thing here someplace, but maybe I'm mistaken. You can hear them out there gobbling. Are you giving your condolences over your buddy that's down right there? Is that what's going on? Gotta say, pretty impressive shooting for a bird out of the air when I generally have a hard time hitting them all the time. Fly, little guy, fly. All right. Like I said, oh wait, that said, was it over 65 or with it? Whatever, I don't care. Let's claim this one. 109. So we got 150 was the best. That finishes that job right there. And hit one from over 65. So I did what I was supposed to. I got all the perks and benefits going there. Total score 555. Check it. There's the 158, huh? All right, cool. All right. There you go. First one done at Christmas dinner sorted. All right, next one we got pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Claim 2 cottontail rabbits from 6:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. Oh, this is going to be a night hunt. Ugh. I'm not thrilled about that. All right, let's do it. All right. Cottontail rabbits like to take in as much heat as possible, so you're most likely to find them in the open parts away from any shrubbery. Pay attention to any changes in color in the terrain. The lighter parts are the most barren, and these are the areas the cottontails are likely to be in. Remember, though, they're very small. They're very small, are the cottontails, and they're not the only animals that like to sunbathe. That's kind of weird phrasing, but claim 2 cottontail rabbits. Let's try to get this as quick as possible. Anyway, so I brought out a flashlight just in case, but I had to give up the binoculars. So that's not one, is it? No, that's not one. What's up with this dust storm stuff here? Well, that's kind of a bummer. And there's a lizard out there, right? Here, little bunnies, make your presence known. I want to get out of here quickly before it gets too dark. I honestly really hate the nighttime missions in this game a lot. I mean, I don't like hunting generally at night in the first place on any game I'm in, but in here, I really loathe it. I dread it. I dread it so much. All right, let's slow down, see what we got out here. Since I don't have binoculars and I've only got a flashlight, gotta use the scope to see the distances. Let's look at the map real quick. Alright, so man, the controls. I'm so messed up on the controls. Well, we know we're heading the one direction there. So the guy heads south, kind of where I'm going. And possibly, you know what, let's put a marker out there. Let's put a glowy glow. Right there. Let's head, what do we got? Rabbit tracks. Look at stuff popping in here. That's crazy. 2 hours direction south. That's good. That's where I'm heading. There they are, right there. Where'd they go? I just saw them. Where'd they go? Unless something was messing with me. I thought I saw the 3 little rabbits moving out here. 3 little somethings. Well, I'm gonna head that way just in case, but stuff popped in. I'm guessing the grass rendered and obscured my sight line on them. Definitely a problem with the games like this, when it doesn't render out far enough and you can see somebody that's supposed to be somebody or something that's supposed to be hiding in the bushes, and they're not hiding because it hasn't rendered in. That's a game flaw, if there's ever one. And that's not just for this game. It's like for any game that does. Like, I know there's a lot of like extraction shooters and first-person war games and things like that that have these issues. Alright, do a little jaunt again. Get up the hill, spook some rabbits. There they are. There's the bunnies. Oh, wrong cowboy. Let's get the right weapon out. Let's get the right weapon. Oh, hey, what do we got right here? Look at them go. Oh, gotta reload. Well, I know where they're at. I got the one right there. All right, let's bolt over there. Let's book, get this one, chase after the other two, and hopefully we can get out of here before the sun sets. A thumper. Wow, my movement's all over the place. All right, 339, scored it in the lungs. Sweet. Got one or two. All right, let's go get the second one over here. Assuming I can find them now. Animals are fleeing the area. Yeah, because I'm running. I get it. I get it. I'm making all kinds of noise. I'm not being a good hunter. I'm being a poor sportsman. Trying to do an animal drive on rabbits. Come here, Thumper, or Bugs, or Roger. Whichever one you are. Don't see any movement out there. Man, the sand. It's almost worse than fog. Trying to breathe this stuff in, man. I've been in the desert also. In the military. I was overseas in the Middle East dealing with should I blast that guy? Blap, blap, blap. Over in the Middle East dealing with sand over there and the sandstorms that come up. That stuff's no joke, man. Oh, look, claim one red fox. Had to have masks on just so you could like not be breathing in all that dust in your lungs. This stuff's miserable. There we go. Got it. Got it. No red foxes this time. Look at you go, buddy. Look at you go. Hop, 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 hop. There's no point in shooting it because as soon as I pick up this one, again, this mission's going to be over with. So, run, be free. You got away. 50.4, score 49. Continue. Got two of them. One for 339 points and one for 49. Vast difference right there. What can I say? And hey, look, I got a new rifle out of it. Sweet. So there's two, and we got some more open up. All right, stubborn as mule. Claim one mule deer from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. So we're going to start off in the dark. Blah. All right. Look at African deportation got a score of 10,000. The next person below it's got 1,900. That's a vast, vast difference over there. That's crazy. That's why I said somebody's got to be like glitching the system here. But that's why I don't even want to bother trying. I really just don't even want to bother trying. It's not even worth it. All right, so let's go hunting some mule deer. All right, look at the screen all dark already. Not even in there yet. Description. You're going to have to be careful in this area. There's quite some verticality. Meaning that the mule deer can be hidden by rocks and ridges. You can stick with the normal flat paths, or you can try the more off-road paths. You'll need to use whatever cover you can find. Cover in this region is sparse. It's you and the open desert from here on out. No thick foliage to cover you. Try getting to higher ground. At least it'll make the mule deer harder to see you. All right. I think the darkness is going to make it hard for them to see me or me to see them, but they got their incredible noses and I don't. So I like the stars out here though. I could just stare at the night sky right now. This would be fun. Let's just let it stare until the sun rises. All right, let's look at the map real quick. So this is where we're at. We have a hunting stand out here. We'll head that direction just in case they are around there someplace. Maybe I could take advantage of it. So that's going to be back here behind me over the hills and through the woods. No, there's no woods, but over the hills to somebody's house we go. I guess it's not too bad out here. It's definitely a lot better than, hey, look, kill a turkey, climb a turkey. It's definitely a lot better than the the forest ones that did the alpine one. They're subalpines. This is a lot easier to see stuff in, hopefully. But we'll see, in quotation mark. We'll see if that actually happens or not. I mean, I don't really want to run right now, but if I did, I'm pretty sure I'm scare a bunch of stuff off. And right now, I need to like take every advantage of this nighttime hunt to not spook stuff if necessary. Oh, I heard the turkey over there someplace. Man, yeah, there's a gobble gobble. Oh wait, do we have something? What is that down there? I can't see it clearly from here. That the red glow. There was something down there. Four-legged feline or four-legged animal, not feline. Probably a yote, I'm guessing. A coyote, because it didn't look like it was a mule deer, but it could have been, I suppose. I could be wasting my time going back to get that stand. Just looking to see if I can see anything here real quick. I actually can see pretty well out here at nighttime compared to the subalpine. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Is that a deer? Nope, it's a fox. All right, I was right. It was a four-legged, well, it wasn't a yote, but it was a bob or a dog. Man, my mind is everywhere right now. Doggish. A canine. That's what I was trying to think of. Not feline, canine. Where you at, Yerkies? Almost looked like there was something right there. What is that? Just a rock? Just a rock. Rock and roll. There's a turkey. Well, let's go ahead and try and get that if I can. Yeah, there you go. Giving me a backdrop to look at. That'll work. Run over here, see if we can find. Let's turn on the flashlight. I wonder if the game takes that into account. I really doubt it. Most of the games don't. Look at all the animals are fleeing the area. They're not fleeing because I fired a shot. What in the world was that? Where's my turkey? Hello? Alright, let's look at the map. Oh, it's off here to the right of me. Well, I want to do that. This one still stay red. Oh, yeah, red, green. There's something just right there. Turkey tower. It's kind of cool. Works out. What do we got here? Deer droppings looks like. Mule deer. Yep, northwest. Where are we at, turkey? There you are. Hello. Can I claim you? There you go. 69. Stomach shot. But hey, it helps that objective out, gives me bonus points. Oh, that's the wrong rifle for the, there we go. The Monte Carlo fluted, my go-to weapon since I've been here in the hunting simulators. Or hunting simulator, the first one. So turn that off. Maybe it'll help me see things a little bit better. You know, there's a drawback. I mean, this can... Actually, it's not too bad considering this is better than some games I've seen. But there's like some games when you turn the... Hello there, wolf. Or no. I just remembered that's my my fox call. Sounds like a wolf, but that's the fox call. Anyways, there's some games when you turn the lights on and it just like totally obscures everything. You can't see nothing other than just literally the stuff right in front of you, which when you turn it off, you actually see further, more. So, alright, you know what I'm gonna do when I get over here to this tower? I have a collar. I need to see if maybe I can use the collar. Which one is the collar? Let's get the right weapon back on again first. Alright, which one's my collar? Oh, here, hold on. I want two. Yeah, that's... There we go. Got it ready to go. I don't want to do it before I get in the tower in case the tower makes a lot of noise and spooks stuff away that I'm trying to call in. Which wouldn't matter anyways if I call in and it spooks stuff away anyways. I guess let's go ahead and do it. There you guys go. Almost lined it up perfectly. I'm in the red glow. Alright, we are in the tower. And can't see nothing out here. So let's go back to my weapon. See if I can spot things this way. These night missions always take so much longer than the daytime ones. Is that something right there? I think that's the fox, right? Yeah, that's the fox. I'm surprised I saw that. There's a melee. Right there. Should I try to take him here or let him come in closer? Maybe we should let him come in closer. Two. Thank you. Do another call. And now where was he at? He's like right here someplace, right? There he is right there. Right? Yeah. Man, I can't see him for nothing. Turn the lights on. I got the smoke in my face now. Does not... Oh, the girl's up there. Does not look like he's wanting to move, though. Not to come this way. No, he's going away. Alright, let's see if he stops. Maybe I could try to take a shot. There we go, there we go, there we go. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, got him! Dropped him! Love it when you see those red X's pop up on the screen. Sweet. Alright, reload. And let's go. Let's go run. Use the catchphrase. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Maybe I'm just one of the only people in the world that is bothered by that, but kind of feel like I'm over it since everybody's always saying it all the time. I didn't realize I said just then, but oh well. It happens. I'm not infallible. Alright, flashlight out. Deer on the ground. Deer on the ground. Let's can I change my angle here? That's definitely not like worth a photo of any sort. Oh, look, you can see the bloodshot right there, right through the shoulder. That's pretty sweet. You know what? I'll take one just in case. Let's get a little closer. I will not use that as a thumbnail. Guarantee that's just not going to work. All right, claim it. Difficulty hard. By the way, I am trying to do this on hard difficulty. I think my first couple I did on the subalpine were probably on normal or whatever it was. But I am trying it on hard because I'm wanting to try to complete the achievement whenever I get done with the game. It says finish the game on hard, and I don't know when that takes effect, if I have to do everything that way or not, and if I have to go back and do the first couple on hard. But I've been putting them on hard strictly for the fact of that achievement whenever I get to that point. But that's a long ways down the road, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. Anyways, 528 for the score, as if you haven't been paying attention already and saw what was going on. And the bonus 100 for Turkey gives me a 628. So we got 3 out of the way, and man, I just now realized what time it was here. I've been getting into this. I'm really enjoying it, but it's already been a half hour almost at this point. I'm like About 6 minutes shy, I think. But we'll go ahead and we'll do a pheasant surprise. Claim 3 pheasants early in the morning. 7:30 until 2, so it should all be daytime. Sweet, we'll dig it. Alrighty, this could be your hardest hunt yet. Well, if it's hunting birds and I gotta get them airborne, it's gonna be a pain. But it seems like it's not so much an issue here in this game. Claiming pheasants is hard enough as it is, but when they're blending in with the ground shrubs and roaming around the higher ground, it becomes a completely different ball game. If you're tracking a pheasant and it leads to a part with shrubs, it'll be best to walk slowly and use your binoculars. Any movement in the bushes will be a pheasant. However, if you're tracking a pheasant and it leads uphill, the best advice would be to ready yourself to take the shot. There could be a pheasant just over any rock, and if you give it the reason to flee, it will do exactly that. If it flies off, take it down, but remember, be quick about it. Primary objective, 3 pheasants. Alright, let's look at the map real quick. And another small one. Don't have a whole lot to worry about there. Alright, cool. Pheasant hunting time. Put on the 22 and start gawking. See, that's the thing. I can't, because of how my keys are set up here, I can't hold binoculars out with my finger and move to the right at the same time because the control for the binoculars is right there, right next to it. So it's like I have to shift positions. Like right now I'm going to use my middle finger so that my right finger can pull up binoculars so I can keep moving to the right. Yeah, it's just all kinds of complications. All kinds of little issues. Here, birdie, 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 birdie. Let's do a little bit of running. Get up the hill. Let's get up the hill so we don't have to worry about chasing them up the hill. Let's look down on them. Up the hill just keeps on going. See, it's a different thing to be able to move to the right with my scope out because my scope is on my mouse button, which is controlled by my middle finger, left and middle fingers, whatever, and my movement's on my right finger on my hand, so my left hand. So yeah, it's much easier to do this than it is to do the binoculars and movement. Guess you just gotta adjust. I don't know why stuff's popping in like that so badly. I have everything on Epic on here. Rendering range, all this stuff. It should all be like the best as possible, but that looks like it's popping in pretty close here. Alright. Oh, stop running. Whoa! Whoa, am I like shooting way over? I am. Dude, hit it already. Ah. Where are you going, bird? Well, I better stop because I may have to restart this completely. I only have, what, 5 shots left? Yeah, I probably should have pulled out the shotgun. This is going to be a challenge now. May have to do a round 2. I don't even know where that one went. Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it right there. Male. Alright, so those other ones, those turkeys, I guess I shot were female. They look like they were male gobblers to me, but yeah, those little symbols, just all kinds of messing me up. I don't really pay attention to that anymore in my life. I don't think I've ever been that good at using that as to distinguish between a male and female. Sorry, just don't. But oh well. We'll dry gulch. Oh, did I risk it? Well, it was close, but obviously no cigar. Another shot lost. You know. Oh wait, what do we got right there? We got fox. Got a deer. Oh wait, two deers. Oh, is he coming back? Come back to me! Oh, let's put the right weapon up though. Oh wait, that's not the right weapon. Why? I thought this had the green on it. It does have the green on it. He's like way up there. Not anymore. Plop. Okay. No, that works. Run away. Run away. All right, where are you at, little dropped bird? Blending into the shrubbery here. Oh, is that? That's not you, is it? Oh, it's a plant. There you are. You gave me quite the chase here, buddy. All right, let's claim you. 355. Got it in the lungs. Good shot considering the lungs are teeny tiny. But I'm not going to complain. All right, well, we got two more, and I have like 4 shots left. Not good ratio. Not with the way that all worked out right now. Guess we can do a little bit of running since I spooked stuff off the shot. And maybe I can cause a bird to fly so I can track it a lot easier than trying to find it on the ground. Unless there's something back here. But there's not. Actually, believe it or not, though, I have had in my mind to do some pheasant hunting here in some hunting games, but just not in this one. So maybe that'll come up here down the road. Look at that, wide open spaces. Sing the song. What do we have right there? We have a little deer. Oh dear. Seems like nothing out here though. It's bleak. Wow. Oh, hey, what's up, girl? Your other friend just ran off. You know why? She's smart. I guess apparently you are too. You just saw me, didn't you? Yeah, not like I get anything from you right now. Anyways, even if I shot you, because I don't have any bonus missions going right now. I wonder if I should head that way. See if I can spot one down there. Most animals are fleeing the area and I wasn't even moving. I guess I'm standing out like a sore thumb. They don't like the two-legged upright visage that they see from the distance. Like, that's not normal. Run. Gonna sink into the salt flats out here. Alright, let's do some more running. Let's kind of see if we can flush something. Yeah, I wonder if it's because I was literally playing, as I said earlier, that Mud Runner game just before I loaded this up. If maybe it's like causing some sort of system load or whatever to not let things render easily, because I don't remember it being that bad out here before. But then again, maybe it is. Maybe it's just the Chihuahuan Desert's that way, and maybe I'm just having some issues, but I don't know. Just, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Well, if they want me to get 3, there had better be at least 3 out here someplace. That's all I gotta say. At least 2 more. I need 2 more pheasants. This is so weird. Come on, birds. Couple of saguaro cacti. Those are pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. Cacti forest. And then, what are these called again? The, starts with a J, I believe. Man. I'm thinking you two also. Why can I not think of the name? Why can I not think of the name? No, that's a cool shot right there. Alright. I don't know why they're fleeing, because I've not been moving that much. Seriously. And they're all like hiding for the heat of the day. In the meantime, I'm out here wearing like a sweater, it looked like, and a wool cap, right? I mean, look at that. Who wanders around in the desert with that on? People who want to like pass out from dehydration and heat stroke. People are stupid like me, apparently. What in the world? Bird is pretty big flying across. I thought it was a car going for a second, actually. I was like, what is a car doing out here driving that fast? I'm like having no luck out here, man. My half-hour session is being extended because of the pheasants not wanting to work with me. Alright, gotta look at the map. I think I need to do a U-turn. Because, you know, what? It's not letting me do any movement on my mouse there, but yeah, it doesn't look like anything's going to be up this way, and I've traveled long distance. Let's do a 180 and go back over the hill behind me. And we'll do some running. I was running. Head back towards the plateaus over there. me in my fishing garb. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of somebody over there in like Maine. I'm thinking, I could be wrong if anybody from Maine's watching this video, but it reminds me of a fisherman outfit right here. You know, up in the cold, wet climate and stuff like that. The rifle is a bit out of character, but what can you do? Let's do some more running since I got my stamina caught back up. I am seeing nothing fly though. Alright, slow down again for a second. Come on, birds. Joshua trees. I knew it started with a J in the U2 song. That's what it was. Joshua trees, man. Seriously, I'm having a harder time as I'm getting older putting two and two together. I didn't think that would ever be possible because I was always pretty on top of things and have a memory like an elephant, as they say, but that apparently doesn't last. But anyways, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think those are Joshua trees. Seriously, birds, I see no movement out there anywhere. This is crazy. Wait. Is that something way over there finally? No, probably not. I mean, it can't hurt to go that direction. It's not like I've like got any other options right now. It's probably just the plant on the other side of a hill that I only see part of. Yeah, it was just a plant. What in the world? This is crazy. I wish they would just let me waste my bullets completely at this point so I could restart if that's what they're wanting me to do. I hate this trudging around and not even getting to see anything and even getting a chance to try to take a missed shot. Come on, birds. There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch. Looks like 4. All right, let's... How far away are they, I wonder? I don't think this is good for range, right? No. I am crouched. Yeah, I'm crouching. Does this do good for range? No. It's good for making you sick, though. Bob. Eek. Yeah. Trying to toy with me thinking you're one. You're not. Pheasant male, pheasant female. Pheasant female, I'm guessing, yep. And then, what's the one over here? Is that a male also? It's a male, 3.8 pounder. 3.7 pounder. Let's see. Okay, well, he's dropped. And he's dead too. All right, cool. That worked out a lot better than I stand up, and a lot better than I expected. This one only indicated the white crosshair thing, but he dropped in its place. It didn't look like he got back up, so I'm gonna assume he's down. Oh, that turned out much better than I was expecting at this point, but wow. That's just crazy. Okay, hello pheasant. You know what, let's look at, you're pretty big. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll do that as like a potential thumbnail. All right, whatever. What do we got? No, what do we got? What do we got? Right, there we go. 185. No vital hits. That's fine. 199 yards though with it. 2 or 3, and the other one is over here, right? Should be like right here somewhere. There, is that it? Nope, that's the plant. Where's this one at? Hello, bird. Where you at? You're not the bird. Bird. Oh, there you are. There he is. There he is. And we have, woo! 250 because of the lungs. Got 2 points for the weight, and then 194 for the distance of 211.7. Dig it, 446. That is the best one out of that hunt there. No secondaries popped up at all. No penalties. Dig it. I dig it. And I can now use the pheasant color. Wouldn't that have been amazing to have for this hunt? Go figure. So we have completed 4 of the objectives here. I got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. But I am past the time frame on what I was wanting to do right now, so I'm probably going to call this, I'm going to call it quits. This is it for this hunt. Put about I hate to say it, put about 50 minutes in again. I was trying to make a short video. Honestly, I really was, but between that night hunt and that pheasant hunt, that just prolonged the torture and the agony, I guess. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking with me if you've gotten this far. Wish you guys all the best. Until next time, happy hunting. Take care. God bless. Bye. All right, let's get a bonus animal here real quick. See what we can find. More pheasants. Let's get the right weapon. Over and out of the way. Got it! Did so much better that time. Bonus bird number 1. 627! Heart stomach shot on it. That stomach ruined it. It would have been higher. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, I was looking around like, where is this bird at? Anyways, bonus bird number 2. What do we get? Much less score. More weight though. Look at that. If I would have got that one in a hard shot, that would have been crazy on the score. Well, that's kind of cool. That's a nice little extra bonus feature. Dig it.